Okay, so today we're going to walk you through the creation of an AR invoice all the way to closing it off with a receipt. So if we go into invoice batches, you can create a new batch here. Put in your batch description. Let's call it test. Select the customer. Either you can type in the customer number or select from a list here. Let's just pick this first customer. Actually, let's see what else we can see here. Let's pick this customer, actually, 1400. And then you can see here there's item type or summary type. Summary type will let you pick a GL account to put in for your line items. And an item type will let you pick from AR items that are preset in the system. Or, well, you would set them in the system with your items. Let's go with item type today. Let's set a different amount. We can override the unit price. Let's put in another item. 2 of those. Over here you can see the invoice number that you can set. If you leave it as is, the system will generate its own system generated invoice number. You can set in a PO number, order number, shipment number as well. If you toggle over here, you can see the taxes, the terms, optional fields, the sales splits. So for this particular customer, the salesperson RB is already pre-attached, but we can always override that. So we can put in another salesperson code over here. And then say they get a 50-50 split. And if we add that, we can toggle back to the one that is the invoice number that the system generated. So let's just post this so it's available to pay. Take note of invoice 13 here. Let's close that off. Let's go into the customer inquiry. Look for that 1400 customer. Oops, wrong screen. So if we look here into documents, let's look at their pending documents. So we can see here a list, invoice 13, the one we just made. It hasn't been paid yet. Document totals 2,537. Still a balance. So we can see that's still open. Let's put that aside for now and let's go into receipts. So here we're going to pay off that invoice. Imagine the customer has sent in a check or paid in some other way. We'd go into AR receipt batches. Just create a new batch. So very similar to AR invoices. Put in a batch description. Select the bank that it's paying for. And there's various types of receipts. For today, let's stick to the normal receipt type, which will let us apply a receipt to an existing invoice. So let's fill in that customer. As you can see here, you can set the receipt date. But if you click on this button, we'll see a list of their open documents. This is the one we want to pay, so we'll just go to yes here. You can see the applied amount. We want to apply 2,537.98. And if you notice over here, that amount was added to this receipt document. So you just want to put in the amount here. And simply click on add. So this document's here. A system generated payment document number is over here as well. If we go ahead and post this, this invoice 13, should now be paid off. So if we go over to our customer inquiry again and refresh these amounts, you should see invoice 13 is still there. Applied amount, there is an applied amount on it. Current balance is 0. So it's actually been fully paid now.